Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. I'm really excited about today's video. As you can see, I am going to be joining into the Theme Project Pan for 2021. So Theme Project Pan is created by Kat and Hailey from Beauty News. I haven't seen them posting their intros yet, now that I am filming, but I have seen intros from other people, and because I really want to start working on some of these products, I decided to film my introduction today. This is going to be my last Project Pan intro in a while. I am doing some other projects too. You have been seeing quite a bit of intros from me recently. So I'm doing my Pan-That palettes, also my rolling eyeshadow singles Project Pan. Then previously I have started my Project Polish and also my 30 by 30 Project Pan. But I do think that after this intro I'm not going to be joining into any Project Pans in a really long time. I'm someone who always wants to join into all fun themed Project Pans, but I have learned that when I'm doing too many Project Pans it just gets overwhelming to me, and also I think this project is something where I can really pan everything that I want to. This is a full face of makeup Project Pan with some extra categories. There is an Excel spreadsheet of all of the categories, so I can link the spreadsheet down below. I think it was Hailey who did the spreadsheet, so if you want to see all of the categories they have included, you can check the spreadsheet out, but of course you could add or remove a category. I'm not panning all of the categories in this project. Maybe to some of those categories where I don't have product right now, I will add product later, and vice versa. Once I finish some of these products that I'm panning right now, I maybe won't have anything else that I want to pan in that category. And that's what I think is great in this project, because this is so flexible. You can pan something in each category if you want to, but you don't have to do everything, and then you can later add it in. So yeah, let me just introduce my product. So the primer I want to pan is this Gosh Primer Plus Hydration Primer. I really don't love this primer that much. I was hoping to find a dupe for the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Perfector, but I love that primer so much. This video is not where I want to talk about like the cruelty-free status of First Aid Beauty. I personally consider that to be kind of like a gray area, but that primer is so amazing. It's so hydrating, it gives this beautiful luminous finish to my skin, but yet it's not crazy and disgusting. This one, I feel it can be like a little bit crazy under my makeup, and yeah, it doesn't give that beautiful luminous finish. I don't say this is bad, but as someone who has a combination skin, I would prefer kind of like a lightweight hydrating primer like the First Aid Beauty one is, but this one is maybe a little bit heavier. I'm trying to show you where I am with this one right now. That is where I was this morning when I tried to like squeeze the product. So I have used about half of the product, I think, but there is still plenty of left. But because this is a hydrating primer, I do want to use it up now in winter. There's two makeup categories where I will be rolling in more than one product, but that's because I actually use the products together. Foundation is one of them. I'm going to be rolling in two foundations. These I cannot get to work on their own because the shades are wrong, but when I mix these two in, they are my perfect shade match. So first is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. This one is in the shade Fair, and this one is way too light for me. I don't like this foundation, I'm going to be completely honest. I think this foundation I have heard some people raving about, and then some people not really liking, and I don't really enjoy this. I think this, first of all, I don't think this is that glowy of a foundation, and also I do think this can look extremely textured on my skin. I feel if I have any dry patches or any like imperfections like around my nose, like clogged pores, this one clings to those spots. I don't exactly know how much product there is. This one is a really runny product, so I cannot really squeeze this the same way than the Gosh primer, but this one doesn't feel too heavy at this point. Maybe I will weight it after filming and put the weight to the screen. I think it might take a couple of months for me to be able to finish this, but I do want to get it done. But the foundation I'm mixing it with right now is this Catrice HD Liquid Radiance foundation. This foundation is so amazing. If the NYX foundation looks just like textured and weird on my skin, this one looks really amazing. This is like the best glowy foundation that I have ever tried. First of all, the coverage in this is surprisingly high. I would say it's like medium high coverage, and then this wears pretty long. I mean, of course my skin starts to look like a little bit oily, especially around my T-zone when I wear this, because I do have a combo skin. However, this one really wears well and it doesn't fade like the NYX foundation might fade, and this one does not look textured. So yeah, really do enjoy this foundation, but this shade is way too deep for me. So this is the shade Nude Beige. This foundation I could only wear if I do get a really good tan, but I don't really get super tanned unless I travel somewhere, and I don't think I'm going to be traveling anywhere really south this year at least. And yeah, I do want to finish this one up. I actually decluttered this one already once from my collection because I thought it's unrealistic to finish this. However, I took it back from my decluttered makeup bag that I always show to my friends when they visit. But I took this one back when I noticed that the NYX foundation is too light. I will try to finish this one next summer, so this is probably going to be a longer time in this project. Maybe because I do think I can finish the NYX foundation before the Catrice one. So if I can finish this before summer, maybe I will roll this out, but roll it back in summer. But right now I am there with this product, so there is so much left. Concealer I want to put to this project is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This one is in the shade C1 and it is the super size version. So this one has 13 grams in it, but I feel used up most of the product already, and I don't think I'm too far away from removing the stopper. If I can remove it, I have had difficulties previously removing stoppers from these super-sized ones, but I will try. This is something that I will probably repurchase a little bit later, and usually I don't want to pan products that I'm planning on repurchasing unless I'm dealing with expired products. However, I bought on Black Friday the NYX Wonder Stick because I wanted to add a cream contour product into my collection, but it comes with a highlight side, and that highlight side I do want to pan. It's something I would wear to highlight the high points of my face and also under my brows. And this Conceal and Define Concealer from Revolution I wear the same way. I actually don't like to wear this one under my eyes because the coverage is just not good enough. I do have a rather dark circles, so this is not enough for me under my eyes, but I do like this to highlight because it's such a lightweight concealer. But I do want to pan the highlight side from the NYX Wonder Stick, but before that I want to finish this one because this one is an older product, so I kind of want this one out of the way. And this one I think is going to be one of the first products I will finish in this project. The powder I will be working on is the Catrice All Matte Plus Shine Control powder. Actually, the powder I want to finish the most from my collection is in my 30 by 30 project pan. It is the Revolution Lace Baking Powder, and I will probably be able to finish the powder, not quite yet, but within few months. But this is the powder I want to pan the most after that. So let me show you where I am. I did hit pan on this recently. There's still plenty of product left in this powder, so I don't think I'm going to be finishing this one anytime soon, especially since now that we are in winter I actually use quite a bit my Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder to set my face, because that one gives like this beautiful subtle glow to my face. But yeah, I will start working on this, and on days when I do want matte skin I am going to be setting my face with that one. Setting spray is the first category that I won't be having in this project, and the reason to that is that I only do have my two holy grail setting sprays, so the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and the Urban Decay Chill setting spray. I also do have backups for those exact setting sprays, and they are setting sprays that I just keep repurchasing. Right now I don't feel any need to put my Urban Decay setting sprays to this project because they are holy grails and I'm going to go through them anyways. So next is cheek products. I actually only have a bronzer now in this project, so I will be trying to pan my theBalm Bahama Mama. We'll see how this goes. This is one of my oldest makeup products. It is 5.5 years old at this point, so I would really love to just use it up. And this is something that I want to replace probably with the exact same thing, but because it's so old, I think it's time to just like get it done, but I don't know. There is still a lot of product left, so here is where we are starting from. And this one is pretty tightly pressed, I feel, so I don't expect the monthly progress being that much, at least in the beginning. Maybe in summer, if I get a little bit of tan, I could use this one as my bronzer all over my face. But in winter, this is a little bit dark for me, so I only like to contour like my cheekbone area with this one and then use another bronzer all over my face. Also, most likely at some point I will need to repress this, but at least right now, because I'm only using this with my smaller contour brush, I can still easily pick up product. But you know, if I started using this one as a bronzer and I wanted to use it with larger brush, I think I might need to repress pretty soon, but that will probably happen somewhere in summer. Other cheek products I won't be having in this project. I don't really enjoy panning blushes. If you have been watching me for a longer time, you know that I just get so bored if I wear the same blush every single day. And my oldest blush that I actually do love, I do have in my 30 by 30 project pan. And even though it's in that project pan, I still haven't worn it like more, but I would wear it if it's not in a project. So yeah, I just don't want to put blush into a project pan and kind of like have pressure on, you know, trying to hit pan on it or finish it. And then what comes to highlighter, there's two in my collection that I do want to finish, and those are in my 30 by 30 project pan, so no point rolling them here too. There is actually one liquid highlighter that I got from my Big Box advent calendar. I will probably try to pan that one in summer because I could use it as body highlight, but I don't wear liquid highlighter really on my face, so no point putting it into this project quite yet. Let's move on to eye products. I want to talk about brows first. Brows is another makeup category where I will be having two products in this project at once. These two I do use at the same time. So first is my Pixi Natural Brow Duo. I talked about this one in my last empties video where I talked about Pixi, how I think they are really overpriced and overhyped. I used to really love this brow pencil, and that's why I had a backup to my old, but I have recently fallen out of love with this. This is one of these kind of like ABH brow definer looking brow pencils, and I used to really love this for really quick and natural brow days. But I mainly do use this if I do like work makeup, and then usually I do my base makeup first. But almost always when I'm filming, for example, I do my brows first, then my eyes, and then I don't like this because I don't think this is quite precise enough. But yeah, I will try to finish this. It looks like there's a lot of product here, so that's how much there is. And then the gel side is almost full. I don't really like to use brow gel on my few brow hairs. You know, I will try my best. I just think this is one of those products that is going to be in this project for a really long time, but I do want to get it used up this year. And then another brow product that I will be adding into this project is the Essence Make Me Brow Duo. I cannot really show this to you properly, but I will show you a close-up picture. This one has broken a little bit, so it has like chunks of brow powder in it. So this one is a really old product. It used to be this like baked brow powder duo, and now there is not much left, so I want to finish this, especially since the packaging is broken. So I will first work on the chunks. This one is a little bit too light for my liking to wear all over my brows, especially if I do have more like full glam look. Then I like to wear like a little bit deeper brown eyeshadow on the tail of my brows, and then this one just in the inner part. But then if I'm going to work, I just usually wear this one like all over my brows. Okay, next is eyeshadow primer. This one is like a real gimme. This is for sure going to be the first product out of this project, but it's not gone yet, so I decided why not to add it into this project. This is a deluxe size sample of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Hope you can see it. There is really not much left, and this is quite a small packaging, so I don't think it will take more than a week or two that this will be gone. So yeah, it will for sure be done by the next update. After that, I probably won't be putting eyeshadow primers into this project because I have all that I need, and yeah, I don't see a point in padding them. So next is an eyeliner. I think in the Excel spreadsheet the Beauty News girls have both like liquid eyeliner and 10 pencil eyeliner. I want to have just one eyeliner in this project at once. I anyways do have only one like black liquid eyeliner, then I do have a couple of glitter eyeliners, but pencils I do have quite a bit that I want to finish. So I'm starting with the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Kohl Kajal in the Eye Cheat shade. So this is a nude waterline pencil, and here there is not much left. I mean, if I was a proper project planner, I would have drawn proper lines, but I didn't bother because, as you can see, there is not much at all left, and this is something I use almost every day anyway, so it's not a problem for me to go through this little amount. I know Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit bougie, but I got to say, this pencil has lasted so long on me. I bought this one actually in January 2019. It has lasted almost 2 years on me, and this kind of pencil is what I wear the most. I don't really most days like a dark waterline on myself. I do like it with super smoky looks, but I don't do them too often, and I do feel that a beige like this opens my eyes more, so that's why I use them all the time. So even though the pencil is a little bit pricey, it has lasted a really long time. Okay, so let's move on. I won't be having a mascara in this project. I do have only one mascara in my collection, and I really don't need more than one, so I don't really have a need to pan mascara. And lip products also I won't be having in this project. I am in my 30 by 30 project pan working on some lipsticks, and right now I'm really focusing on 2 lipsticks, and I just don't want to have too much going on when it comes to panning lip products. However, I will be putting here a lip balm. So this is a Hurraw Moon Lip Balm, and throughout the last year I have accumulated like way more lip balms what I really need, because I'm the slowest with lip balms. I don't know how people just like fly through them. But this one I have owned for 2 years, so it's a little bit old. But I was wondering if I can like open this. I want to see how much product there is. Oh! Well, it is almost gone anyways. Okay, maybe I will show you grossness warnings. If you don't want to see like a gross used lip balm, like skip a little bit ahead. But this is where my lip balm is. So as you can see, it's almost up. So it shouldn't be too difficult. I will try to remember to use it every single evening and morning after doing my skincare routine. This is something that I keep in my bathroom, so it shouldn't take too long. But I'm just kind of like lazy with lip balm. I don't have driest lips, thankfully, so if my lips doesn't really feel too dry, I don't necessarily like remember to put it on. Then when I go to do my makeup, and if my lips look a little bit crusty, I do have other lip balms that I would use. But yeah, I will try to remember to use the Hurraw Moon Balm every morning and every evening until it's gone, because I do have other lip balms too that I need to work on. Okay, then nail products, nail polish was one category in this project. I'm doing a separate project polish, so I'm not going to be putting in any nail products into this project. However, this next category is really exciting to me, so perfume. If you have been around my channel for a longer time, you have seen this bad boy on different projects that I have been doing, and it seems that it's like a never-ending product. So the Rihanna Rebl Fleur Perfume. Now I am almost done with it. I actually do want to finish 3 perfumes this year, 3 that are, or 2 that are a little bit older, this one and another one that is a little bit older, but also one that is like half gone and not necessarily the best quality, but a nice scent that is more like a summery scent. But I wanted to start with this one because there is so little bit left. I have been actually wearing this quite a bit throughout the fall and the beginning of winter, and there is so little bit left. And since we are still in winter, I do feel these heavier sense, and this is so heavy that other than this time of year I wouldn't really wear it. But yeah, let me show you where I am. When I keep this normally standing like this, I mean, there is so little bit of product that I cannot see it properly, but when I turn it a little bit, hopefully you can see there is just a little bit in the corner there. Next is skincare. I will be rolling in 2 products, and I actually do have a bunch of skincare that I do want to pan. I did get the Pip box, so it is a subscription box that is like cruelty free and all vegan. So I did get the subscription box for 5 months last year, and also I got their advent calendar, and I accumulated so much skincare that it will take a while for me to go through all of that. I especially did get like different samples and stuff like that. But before working on those, I do want to work on a couple of products that are now slightly past the expiration date. And you know, I don't want to really mess with my skin with skincare that is like expired. This one works still fine, but I want to finish them as quickly as possible and then replace them with products that are not expired. So yeah, first is this The Ordinary Lactic Acid 10% plus Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So this one has 12 months shelf life, and I have opened this one in December 2019, so it has been open for a little bit over a year. I really do want to use this one up, so I'm planning on using it also not only on my face but also on my back. That is where I really only do have acne. I don't have acne otherwise, but yeah, I want to get it done rather quickly. So that is what I have. I just have a little bit of product in the bottom of the bottle. Then this other product is from Dr. Botanicals. This one I got from the Pip box actually. It is their Cocoa and Coconut Superfood Reviving Hydrating Mask. And this one should be used within 3 months after opening this. However, this is one of those products that you need to store in your fridge. So that's why I'm not done with this one, and I feel there is still like, there is way over half of the product left. Like when I try to squeeze it down, I am like about there. I need to mark it. Over here is where I am right now with this mask. So yeah, how am I supposed to remember to use this when it is in my fridge? However, now that we are in winter, I can totally benefit from hydrating mask. So I do want to use it up as quickly as possible. Ew, there's some food actually in this. I just don't like to have products that I need to store in the fridge. I think that is so unrealistic. I mean, if I had one of those skincare fridges, it might be a different story, but I don't have one of those and I don't need one of those. Yeah, I want to finish those products as quickly as possible, and then I will start rolling in some of those Kajal sample size products and other skincare products I have gotten from the Pip box. Then I do have still a body care product. I am the worst with body care. You have maybe noticed that I don't really talk about body care a lot on my channel, like on my empties videos for example. Body lotioning is something that I absolutely hate doing. Like I just hate it. I find it's hard to reach to my back. I haven't been doing it except if I really need to. So if it is so cold that the air is dry, and that happens here in winter, and my skin gets itchy, then I will do body lotion, but not other than that. So the only body lotion that I have had in my life for the past couple of years is this Organic Shop Organic Camellia and 5 Oils body cream. This is a really nice body cream. It smells good, it absorbs to my skin quickly, but since last winter wasn't too cold and dry, I didn't really need to lotion my body that often, so I didn't do that. That is how much body lotion I have used up within the past 2 years. I mean, this is sad. So I'm trying to kind of like get into body care just a little bit, so I'm going to put this body lotion into this project to remind myself to moisturize my body. Alright, then the last product I will be rolling in is a hair product. I don't use this one on my hair. I don't like how this makes my hair feel just like super dry. But this is a a shampoo from Desert Essence. This is the Desert Essence Lemon Tea Tree Clarifying for Oily Hair shampoo. So this one I actually used to wash my makeup brushes. I have recently, like for the past few years, actually just washed my makeup brushes with shampoo. Like if it's good enough for my hair, it is for sure good enough for my brushes. Although this one is not good enough for my hair, so poor brushes. But this one has actually been quite nice for makeup brushes. And in future too, I don't want to buy any expensive stuff to wash my makeup brushes. I can just use my shampoo. So I don't think there is too much product left here. It feels like it's somewhere down there. So this one should be gone quite quickly, but I do want to get it out of my life. Those are all of the products that I will be rolling into this project now in the intro. I'm really excited. So I will film an update, I think, somewhere like towards the end of the winter. We'll see. I don't want to necessarily film monthly updates, especially if I don't have any empties that I could roll in any new products, and I don't want to have too much pressure like on having updates up on certain dates. That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you're doing this project too. I would love to check your introduction out. Thank you for watching this video and see you on my next one. Bye bye.